President Carey, fellows, guests, it's nice to be able to present an update on the Forum. The Forum is nested inside the Rotary Club of Wellington strategic plan, and that's the plan that's currently the 4-year plan, 2011-2015. And of that, you'd all remember there are 8 strategic initiatives, and the very first one is to enable the club to address the issues and development needs of our city and our community, such as a periodic think tank forum, engaging members, individuals and community partners. And the forum we run is nested exactly inside the strategic plan. We've run 4 to date. It is a 5-year trial, and we've run 4. Starting in 2011, we ran a very successful one based off lessons learnt from Christchurch earthquake for Wellington, where it was a longer title, Retaining Business Confidence and Effectiveness, Seismic Risk Lessons from Canterbury for Wellington. In 2012, we ran one about Wellington, its future, what do we want and how do we get there. In 2013, we had one on the Constitution, and in 2014, as part of the combined Rotary Institute District Conference, we ran a Rotary Forum which was supporting non-governmental organisations to survive and thrive, which brings us to 2015, the 5th of the trial. We've been highly successful over the years in getting very good keynote speakers, and you can see off the list up there, and that's a credit to a lot of people, but in particularly Helen Elgar, who's very good at tapping the right quality speaker for it. But you can see it's a very strong A-list group of speakers that we've had year in, year out. And that is the noun for a group of mayors. I'm assured, and Kira, you would probably know whether you've been part of a magnificence of mayors. The Forum it was never envisaged as a fundraiser. It was always envisaged as a community benefit activity, and you can see we're probably still about $10,000 ahead over the 4 years that we have been running the Forum. So the first 4 years in review, we continue to add value, we believe, to the club's strategic vision of those 8 strategic goals. We don't believe the Forum's in competition to any other club activity, and indeed for fundraising we make sure that John Bosher and the fundraising activities are deconflicted to make sure there's no double tapping of the wrong individual or organisation. It strengthens our partnership with Victoria University, and our track record, we do believe, is that we pick hot topics that resonate. We can get consistently very good A-list speakers, and when we do our post-forum reviews, we consistently get 8, 9 or 10 on the ratings. The finances I've covered, we raise the club's media profile, and depending on the year we get Dominion buy-in and we get radio buy-in, so it depends on the topic. And we consistently have 150 to 200 people attend. So we've done 4, we're looking at the future, and we're now looking year 5 and beyond. And we have asked ourselves, is it worth our time and effort, and what's the value proposition that the Forum brings to the Rotary Club of Wellington? We do believe there's a niche for it. We're not commercial. We don't advocate for any particular view. We have been very good at picking and adapting to hot topics. We're focused on a greater good rather than allowing interests to be involved, and we can raise it up a level. It is multidisciplinary, and we can get speakers across a wider spectrum than many other parts. We do get a balanced audience. We've got that on all occasions, and we do complement other club activities, and we can use it to leverage off other Rotary clubs. I'd like the current committee to stand up if you're in the room, because there's a lot of people who quietly make an influence on the Forum, just so you can get acknowledgement. If you're on the list, then please, and John, who looks after our finances year in, year out, Helen, who's looked after our programming year in, year out, John, who's been looking after fundraising year in, year out. So it's actually a lot of quiet club members who make a difference. 2 Victoria University members there. We have standing relationship with Victoria University, and this is out of the Centre for Lifelong Learning, who really pull it together. And we have somebody from TED Talks New Zealand who helps coordinate the aspects of how we do this, but important for the future. My last slide is the committee have then said, so what? Where does this lead us to the future? We've got a three-way ahead plan. The first one is we're going to hold the last of our original 5 forums, and we're looking at the privacy security dilemma and what's the balance between privacy and security. Is someone monitoring me? Am I happy with that? And we do believe we can get Sir Michael Cullen, we can get the security agencies, we can get Suzanne Snively from Transparency International, and we've got a lot in Victoria University to be able to add to that. And we're looking at February, March next year. We have a slightly unusual one, a pop-up one we could do on the Super City debate if there is a need, and we could do that at short notice. That's Helen is looking after the Super City debate one should it need to pop up, and Mark Woodard's leading a group looking at the future of the forum, and we're looking at, instead of doing it topic by topic, creating an enduring event which is good to great for Wellington, an interactive dialogue set in the same location in the same time of the year, getting keynote speakers to be able to talk about anything they want in the Davos format. And already for the first one we're looking at for late next year, October, November, we've already had Sir Anand and Dame Beverley tentatively agree to start the A-list lead off of that. At that point, it's my 5 minutes, and I'm happy to take any questions or comments for where we think we're heading. President Cleary, thank you.